Naambia continue to subscribe and watch.
Subscribe
Chris
right
Baraka
now.
and family.
Yes.
Iko ni content poa, ni content ina build.
Kwa sababu madem unapata after marriage they maybe alikuwa on fire for Jesus. But after marriage mi sijui nini will happen. But mostly unapata after marriage their ministry, wacha niseme you go down. We've seen that. Maybe kama alikuwa na pray sana ataacha kupray sana. Kama alikuwa anaimba sana ataacha kuimba sana. So first of all, wewe unaonaje after marriage, has it affected your ministry?
No, not really.
Yes.
But what I came to realize is that women, the Bible tulikasiwa tukaambiwa your desire will be for your husband. Hiyo ilikuwa curse. Your desire will be for your husband.
Yes.
That is something a woman should always overcome.
Or you should live above it.
Yes. Because your desire should not be for your husband. Your desire should be for God. What happens to women? They misunderstand submission.
They misunderstand
Submission. Yes. We are told to submit unto the Lord. Fanya ile kitu, fanyia bwana yako what Jesus approves. If your husband tells you not to pray, does Jesus approve that? You understand?
Yes.
If your husband tells you not to do something that doesn't align with God, you understand? People misunderstand submission. You're supposed to submit to your husband unto the Lord, and not make your husband greater than Christ in your heart. Many women worship their marriages more than Christ. Yani, that's why unapata kama mtu hajaolewa na feeling nothing, because watu wame over exaggerate position ya marriage more than Christ. If you are watching me, you are single, you are not married, it doesn't change who you are as long as you are born again. You understand? Me, what I came to realize, I love my husband. He knows I love him with everything, but God comes first. God comes first. My desire is for God and my passion is for God, and I love my husband even better when I love God better. You understand?
Yes.
And that is why many women who are listening to me right now, their husbands have become the small Jesus in their lives. You understand?
Yes.
That is why focus in a shift.
In a shift. He alikuwa on fire.
Focus in a shift completely. Because devil ametumia kuna evil iko kwa hii world. Watu wana worship bwana zao more than God. And I'm not ashamed to speak about it. People are worshiping their husbands more than God.
Ushaikuwa kwa hiyo dilemma?
Yes. When I started my marriage, yani nilisahau Yesu.
Serious?
Nilisahau Yesu. Okay, yes, isi eti nilisahau Yesu ati wewe unaweza dhani nime backslide, but yes. Mungu kwa hazi yangu ndo amekalia hiyo kiti. Hazi yangu ndo amekalia hiyo kiti yenye Jesus ndo anafaa kukalia.
Wow.
Above all, love the Lord your God with all your heart. Mind and soul.
Yes.
We always forget that commandment as wives. We always forget that commandment as wives. And if you love God, you will do his bidding.
Yeah, true.
So we go back to the heart. If you truly love God, you will do his bidding. You will neglect home. Kama sahi, I'm so sleepy because hata sina house girl wa kulala. Mimi ndo moshinda na watoto wangu from 6:30 jioni mpaka 8:30 in the morning, mimi ndo moshinda nao, si ndio?
Yeah.
So at night unaweza pata mtu yeye alikuwa msiki kama nini li happen, unangangana tu, una balance. Unakaa na watoto wako, unamaliza, unaamka, una pray, unamaliza, unaamka asubuhi, una sort hazi, unaingia church, una preach. Utachoka. But hauwezi watchia mambo ya God. Jesus alisema, if you truly love me, you'll follow my commandments. So if you truly love God in your heart, be above everyone, even your husband, hautaacha kuomba. Understand?
Yes.
Because Jesus alisema, if you love me, you'll follow my commandments. Love starts first. If you want to follow Christ, it starts with loving him. So if you love God, for sure, if you are on fire for Jesus, you will not stop. If you are prayerful, you will not stop. Actually, itafanya uombe zaidi. Juu sasa unajiombea na unaombea watu wako. Understand? And me, I realized the more I stayed in my marriage, because my love of God grew, the more I'm prayerful, the more I'm in fire for Jesus, the more, because love yangu ya God ina grow. My brother, the more love ya God ina grow ndani yangu, na the more fire ya God ina grow ndani yangu, the better of a wife I am to my husband. The more I draw closer to God, the better a wife I am to my husband, the better a mother I am to my children. So I warn wives, check your heart. Si vyombo zilikuwa mingi, si duties zilikuwa mingi. Check your heart. What the treasures of your heart pushes you to do what you're supposed to do. If you truly love God and your love for God has never changed, fire Mungu itazimwa na marriage.
Yeah, true.
Yes.
Unaona, I was doing pia my own research. There's this quote iletwa na wazungu. I think it's not an African quote. Because walisema behind every successful man there's a woman. Because personally I was feeling, unajua, if a man amesimama hapa, then unasema there's a woman behind. That means huyu woman is the shadow of the man. If you get what I'm saying. Sinamaanisha yeye ni shadow, it's not the real thing. So apart from that, I think pia sijui sasa niseme our thinking pia, unaona, kwa sababu imagine kama umegrow na quote kama hiyo, like behind every successful man. Okay, let me tell you, it's not okay, it's how you say it, okay? Because this is my understanding. A woman is a man's helper. Yes. But doesn't mean as you help the man, you stop becoming who God has called you to be. Yes. We have a gift of multitasking. Hiyo nimesikia a billion times. Yes. Yes. I can be there for Muraya as a helper, and I can always be size 8 fire on Christ at the same time. Yes. Because women have a capacity to multitask. So I'm not saying when you become, you forget your role. You can be a husband's helper, and the greatest place to be your husband's helper is on your knees, praying for him. Because life is spiritual. And that is why I tell women, if your heart for God in a drop, hata utakuwa helper, because you need God to be the helper to your husband. Let me just take you out of this point kidogo. Yes. You're praying for your husband. Yes. I assume in setting yenye husband now maybe he's going out and providing. Yes. But sasa hizi society naona vitu zina change. What if this is the lady anaenda out? Okay, let me tell you, that's why grace is sufficient. Unajua nikwambie kitu moja. Like me, nakuwa hata sasa niko sleepy because amka usiku kuomba. Because I know the importance of prayer. Prayer creates a gateway for so many things. Understand? So hata mimi hustle naenda toka job, but I have to create an opportunity of prayer, a chance for prayer at night. Ndaamka niombe wanangu na niombe watoto wangu. Understand? And most of the time kama nataka Mo wants to do something or something, I tell him let me go and pray about it. Because sometimes sina bado yo insight na need God anipe your insight. So as a woman, whoever woman is listening to me, lazima ujinyime for prayer time. Na your prayer time is the greatest place you can be a helper to your husband. And then you pray for yourself, pray for your children, pray for your husband. Unani understand? And then you are able to become, because not by power, not by might, but by the Holy Spirit. And that is what I was teaching last week. People rely on their own strength. Manze own strength yako utatoboa. But grace ya God iko sufficient. Very true. Ni kama nikupata. Yes, unaona venye yes, umenikuta hapa na in fact nilikuwa na cam nikasema hata nilikuwa nimesahau cameras. God akaniambia panda chukua cameras weishia. Yes. Mpaka nilikuwa nimeka mna shot akaniambia ukai present hapo. Kwa sababu grace ya God ni sufficient. Yes. Let me tell you, the people who are watching me right now, as a woman, you need the grace of God. Alone Lynette cannot do it. But you need the grace of God in your life, and this grace of God ikusaidie usome Biblia yako na uombe, ukuwe at an understanding point of view, unakuwa na wisdom ya kuhandle life yako, ya kubalance, because there are some things you're not supposed to be found doing because they are wasting your time. You should be found praying. Yeah, true. Yes.
Naambia continue to subscribe and watch
Subscribe
Chris
right
Baraka
now.
and family.
Yes, yes.
Iko ni content poa, ni content ina build. Na mpende Yesu na msisahau Yesu na mkae kwa Yesu.
So make sure umesubscribe, umehit your bell and be the first to watch.